Hey everyone, it's Marie here. Jumping on, we're doing all things brand identity, getting your niche clarified, identified, and magnified in the month of March. Super excited because, yay, one, it's Pisces season. Not into astrology, but I am into my birth. And so, super excited, March birthday. And so, I'm all about identity in the month of March anyway. So, why not come on that journey with me? Today, we're jumping in to talk about 5 top ways that you can really optimize your LinkedIn as a business owner. And I know so many people, especially business owners now, are like, well, if I'm going to do social media, it's all about Facebook. Facebook is all up in people's business. They have these great cheap ads that you can run, all of this good stuff. But the truth is, as a business person, if you're not on LinkedIn, then what are you doing? Because it's the platform for business, social media. And so real quick, just going to give you some nuggets that you can implement right away so that you can be really optimizing LinkedIn and leveraging it as a tool as you grow your business. Okay. So I think the first thing that really helps you leverage LinkedIn is making sure that you're repping yourself really well. And of course, the first thing people see when they meet you is your face. The first thing people see when they go to your LinkedIn page is that profile image. And so that's what you want to make sure it looks super professional, that you're engaged. You want it like super close up so people can really look into your eyes and feel like they're connected with you, even though there's a computer screen there. And I think a lot of people make the mistake of jumping on LinkedIn and thinking, I'm just going to put this thing together real quick. And then you end up picking a picture of you and like your best friend at a bar. And then you think if you just crop people out, it'll look okay. And again, if we're talking about your brand, is that how you want people to think of you when they think of sending you work? Do you want them to think of you hanging out at the bar, or do you want to send images of you being very professional and knowledgeable and wise and put together? And if that's the image you want to send, then that's the picture that should be on your profile. So that's number one. Make sure you're using great images, and not just in your profile image, but also start thinking about that background banner that you get too. How can that be representative of who you are and what you're about? Number 2 way to leverage your LinkedIn is to make sure that you're using some SEO optimization on your page. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So that means you need to make sure that when people are scrolling through the LinkedIn database, it's easy to find you. And you can do that by using keywords or phrases that people would be searching for if they wanted your services. Now, it's kind of a backwards way to think about this because, of course, you're you. And so you're thinking, oh, these are all the things I'm good at. I'm going to put it all in there. But that's not typically how people go about finding you. So I am a leadership and an executive coach. And so when I think of how people search for someone with that skill set, I'm thinking, someone who might need a coach is probably thinking, hey, I'm feeling stuck. What do I do next? How do I get help? How do I get unstuck from where I am professionally, career-wise? I need some type of transition. I need to think about climbing the ladder. Maybe I want to start a business. So if that's what people are thinking about, my ideal client, then on my LinkedIn profile page, maybe in my actual description of who I am or what I do, or in my skills and specialties section, I should have words in there like leadership coaching, small business transitions, entrepreneurship, women transitioning, work-life balance, get unstuck. Right? These are phrases that people might be searching for when they're looking for someone who has my particular skill set. So I'm going to include those and find creative ways of incorporating that in how I describe both my career path and my mission, as well as some of the specialties and things that I bring to the conversation. So that's the second thing, SEO optimization. Use those words that'll help people find you. Third, drop some knowledge. Now, this one is really easy because it's a social media platform. So the only thing you need to do to demonstrate expertise is to post. And that could be posting as articles. LinkedIn is a great place to make sure you have professionally written articles that are attached to your profile. And if you're already blogging, that's a nice way to cross-promote some of your existing content. You could also just post just like you would on any other platform, a status update or something of that nature. Because you want to be intentional about what your brand represents, make sure when you're posting there as a status that it is something value adding and shows a little bit of your expertise and the value you bring to potential clients. And I think the last thing I'll say on just dropping knowledge is LinkedIn also has a great platform for professional groups and networking groups. And so joining kind of targeted, niched down communities can be a great way to share knowledge, but also to meet other people who can help you build your business, your brand, as you continue your journey as a professional. Number 4, sync up everything. When you first start your LinkedIn account, it's going to ask for your email address. The more emails that you add to your LinkedIn profile, the more scrolling it's going to do through your networks to find all of the people who are affiliated with each of those email addresses. So maybe you started with like a college email, and then you got like a Hotmail account, and then you again got a Gmail account, and maybe you had a work email address. If you attach all of those into your profile, you don't have to have all of them as your primary. So if people are able to email you from LinkedIn, you don't have to make each one of those where that email goes, but you do want to sync them and let LinkedIn look through those contacts who you're connected via email, because that helps build your network and your affiliations that way. And so you're making sure that everyone you've encountered in various aspects of your life can connect with you on LinkedIn. And that's a nice way to kind of filter through the connections that you've had over various stages of your career. All right. And number 4, if you want LinkedIn to work for you, you have to check in a little bit, right? So I'm not saying every day, unless that fits your life. Check in every day, see your alerts, send the happy birthday wishes and the happy anniversary, work anniversary wishes. But maybe once a week, you just set aside like 20 minutes in your calendar to go into LinkedIn, see what's going on, comment on some things, post a couple status updates, drop in a live video, something like that, to make sure that you're engaging and showing up and being present. Most people aren't checking LinkedIn every day, but if you have consistent content that's showing up, then when people do pop in, they'll be able to see what you're doing, and that keeps you top of mind for your area of expertise when people actually need you. So those are my 5. Optimize your LinkedIn with images, search engine optimization, dropping some knowledge, syncing your emails, and checking on a regular basis. That's it. I'll go ahead and drop a freebie in if you want a deep dive on how to really make your profile pop. I highly recommend you check that out, and I hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.